first game.
Doesn't like the Diddy Kirby matchup?
Maybe not. I like the fact that KeiKunz is going with the pink Diddy.
Yep.
Top tier Diddy color.
Fantastic.
And, Roy's looking pretty good in green as well. I wonder where they're going to go for their first game. We're going to go straight to Smashville, do you think?
I think BWC will want to keep it on the flat.
Right, so you've got Town and City here, which is kind of a best of both worlds. You've got
the platforms bugger off after a while.
So
sometimes they take something with them. One of your stocks.
If you miss the tech, then doubly so. In my pools, we unfortunately had someone who was winning the game and missed the tech at 8% and lost his last start.
Oh wow!
It was heartbreaking. All right, so this is kind of seems to be a bit of a
BWC
run at each
roll,
other
yeah.
and
BWC rolled into that F smash there. Really good read there from KeiKunz.
Really nice trump there.
Yeah, he had the banana on stage ready for him as well.
So I'm starting to see him really take control there. I think after that initial flurry of throwing out hitboxes, KeiKunz is ready sort of slowed it down a bit.
Yeah.
Stayed in shield just a little bit longer and let BWC do things like Dancing Blade.
Yeah.
Which is really on safe moves to throw out.
Well, all the most of it, like the later hits of it, definitely. But you can mix people up by not throwing them. And as you saw, but the thing about this is, it looks like KeiKunz is in a lot of control. But right now, realistically, they are both at kill percent.
I would completely agree because Roy hits like a truck.
Yep. He's,
as we see,
clean across the stage.
That was
107%. Do not get F smashed by this character. He hits closer to Bowser than he does Marth.
Quite right, but he does have a bad case of the wet noodle disease, where unless his space is really nice in and close to the hilt, he's gonna have sort of a really big drop in sort of the amount of knockback that he's doing.
Look at all this rage he's got as well.
We've already seen a big swing in momentum from that F smash because KeiKunz had taken the lead. He was just looking to put the sort of nail in the coffin of BWC's first start.
Yeah, and he ate an F smash.
All of a sudden, he's down. He's taking damage. Oh,
there we go. That's going to be the stock there.
That would have been the stock at 60% with max rage, I think.
Yep.
But a good F smash in return, and we're back to even stocks. Oh, nice stuff.
Good. I saw he was going for a tasty bit of a re-grab mix-up there. One thing I noticed BWC goes for is he puts you into the air. He puts you into the air with using his jab, using Dancing Blade, and then once you're in the air, you have to make the air dodge read. You have to make a read. Is he going to try and F smash me here? Because when it's coming, it's like the heaviest windscreen wiper coming clean across your face, and it's gonna send you to the shadow realm.
Absolutely, and I think what's important to consider as well is the sort of mental damage that it does. having the match sort of swung underneath you like it did,
yeah,
puts a bit of dampener on you coming into your next stock. And we saw KeiKunz took a lot of damage before he managed to land that last sort of killing blow. But now, having sort of brought things back into an even keel and sort of playing with a bit clearer mind, almost brought it all the way back. Just a couple of percent behind them.
Like that, both players showing respect there at the ledge. So we got the ledge trump. Both of them came back to the ledge, and one of them waited, and the other one air dodged. And it was like they both chose safety there.
Absolutely. Up smash might do it.
Nope.
It's a bit heavier than you might think.
Also a fast faller.
And so, despite the fact that we're playing on a map with a slightly lower ceiling, up smash didn't quite do it there. And part of that might be
we've got very low shield there from KeiKunz. If he'd have done any more, we may have seen a shield break there. I think that was more BWC dropping it than KeiKunz getting out.
And again, he's throwing it to a really high percent.
Yeah.
Oh, very nicely done. He tested himself with the banana, so felt safe throwing out the F smash because he didn't think that Roy would be able to punish, and it was proved quite right. And
there we go. There's the stock back. We've got 57.
Classic Diddy.
Yep. We've got
57%.
57% of extra credit.
Very nice. They're just letting the banana down to the ground. protect him a bit as he
The shield pressure that BWC puts on is like it's quite subtle, quite understated. But he reduces your shield to the point where you don't feel comfortable anymore. You can see it happening. KeiKunz is trying to stay strong and sort of stay in shield and not do anything stupid like roll into the F smash that he knows is coming.
And you can see BWC now sort of reading the roll, hoping that he's intimidated KeiKunz enough that he's throwing out down smash, which probably Roy's least powerful smash attack, but has the added bonus of covering both sides.
Banana off shield into grab is becoming something that BWC is not adapting to. That's the second or third one I've seen.
I think at the moment, Banana is really what's keeping KeiKunz in the game. Time and again we see him throwing out something. There we go. Leaving it just in front of BWC, forcing him into his own sort of situation, his own zone. Ooh, up throw? Not quite. Nice.
And again, we're going to... No, good mashing there from KeiKunz. I respect a good mash. And another one. Up you go. And that's going to be the game. That is game 1 to bench wheelchair, a.k.a. BWC.
I like really what we saw there. We saw a lot of backwards and forwards. We saw some really close stops. But in the end, the player who took the early initiative, BWC, managed to hold it just long enough to clutch the game out. And it was 120% to 150%, so it's not unfair to say that both of them were a hit away from losing the game.
There we go. Oh, there we go. I think we're going to see that Mii Brawler.
I would love to see it. That
I've got to warn you now, stream. As a pundit, I have absolutely no clue what this character can do to you, except catch you with up B at the ledge, or something like up B or side B at the ledge. I know he can kill you at stupid %.
It really depends what Mii fight is illegal here. I have no idea. 111?
1111.
Yeah.
It's 1111.
Just having a quick consultation with our head TO.
Yeah.
To find out what.
He's hugging Carnage right now.
Brawler's
2-1-2-2.
So let's have a look at what
I don't know what this means because I wasn't actually really involved in the scene back when customs were a thing. So since then we've sort of gone. Since then we've sort of gone from 1111 is default and nothing else because we don't want everybody creating their own Mii on every single setup and basically slowing down tournaments. Nothing about the Mii users at all.
Right. So let's see what specials he's going to be putting out there. Is he going to be using 1111? Oh no, he's going to. No, he did call it 2-1-2-2.
2-1-2-2.
But he hasn't actually changed the moves. So he might be playing with Mii Brawler that's 2-1-2-2.
Do you think he's playing them mind games? Like somebody, there was a guy who turned up a couple of DBZs ago, Captain Falcon 89, Luigi player. It's like
so he's picked it, despite called it 2-1-2-2, he's picked it. I think he might have a moment where he realizes this isn't what I had signed up for.
As a commentator, am I allowed to tell him? That's the one thing. There you go. He's just clocked. He just clocked that he didn't change the moves. Yep, fantastic.
Sudden realization that
forfeit game. This is the last one. Then we've got Melee on stream for you. Melee on the main stream. The Melee heads will be very happy with that. I can't see the chat right now, but the Melee fans are always very active in the I'm going to say active in the chat.
Right, so 2-1-2-2 is our ultimate uppercut. We got helicopter kick and we have the dive kick. Okay, ultimate uppercut is
educate me.
Ultimate uppercut is you charge it, and then it's sort of Falcon Punch like in that you suddenly get a massive big uppercut, big damage, big knockback. It's going to do a lot.
Fantastic.
Helicopter kick, that's the up B that's kind of infamous because you can kill someone really early off the edge and you can combo into it at low percents to get kills at sort of 55-60%.
Was that his up B that he just cancelled out? No, that's the uppercut that he just cancelled out of there. So it's cancelable as well. Fantastic.
Yeah. So he'll charge it up. over time. It's not like Robin's book where you've got to hit it at levels.
Oh yeah, that ruins Robin as a character, in my opinion.
I completely agree. But yeah, it'll keep what charge you've got, and you can charge it up all the way. And at the highest level, it's going to do a big old hit. And there we see that's the LB, that's the helicopter.
Okay,
kick.
true combo.
At
lower
percents,
percents,
I think it is, yeah.
And then I guess you're both well. You'll be in free fall, but they'll be falling through the upper. So I guess you might get a bit of a landing mix-up.
Oh,
there's a
work. And I think it's a big lead for BWC here.
That is a big lead because like he doesn't have the I don't know how good Mii Brawler's bounce back ability is.
That up B will kill surprisingly early.
Okay.
So you can't count them out. Look at that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yep.
Very near, and that
it's a little bit.
neutral B will also, that'll take a stock at surprisingly low percents. So it's not kind of the case where you've got a character that is gonna. It's not like he can't come back. He's just gonna have to work quite hard to do so. Now the important thing to think about with that up B is that with the kill power you're getting, you're losing out on a bit of recovery. It's very much a horizontal recovery move, something like Donkey Kong's sort of Donkcopter, where you don't have loads of vertical recovery. You've got much more horizontal.
Okay, yeah. Didn't trigger the counter there. Didn't trigger the counter there. BWC maybe a tiny bit too late.
Entirely possible. I think it might have been early, if anything.
Okay. Because it was out for a split second before he took the hit. Oh, BWC, I think I see what you were saying. He was just going to walk to the side and maybe try and hit him with an F smash. Interested to see him go.
Oh, and that would have been, if it connected the stock, because you drag him so far out.
Okay, yeah. You drag them off stage and you get a lot of horizontal
knockback from it. And then you get that
from
big last hit, and it does a big damage. And that's why he's going for it at the edges.
Because I guess it's not like Peach where he has a way to grab the stage even if he's facing away from it if he does that, yeah. So he can go to the ledge for safety if he misses.
Yeah,
but
and he's got good aerial mobility, except in his largest sort of form. So it's not the sort of Yoshi level,
yes.
But often he will be able to get back. Fun fact, that F smash that he just tried there only has one active frame. So unless you nail it, he's getting nothing from it. It's got a lot of sort of end lag.
Okay, so it's quite a risk throwing out F smash with this character.
Yes.
Okay.
Really
One of the things I like. One of the things I like about being a Toon Link main, you can just throw out an F smash and
if you fine, yeah.
You just walk away.
Right, so that's his
against most of the
custom down B as well.
Okay.
That's a bit like Zero Suit Samus's down B, where you can choose which direction you kick in as well.
Okay.
So that's sort of compensating for the reduced recovery that you've got with that up B.
I see it. Okay, yeah. That's quite a good setup.
That may kill.
Nope, not quite. It's very strong. It's very strong, and he has a lot of range. But just in the middle of the stage, probably not.
So what you might be noticing is Mii Brawler is having a bit of trouble killing.
Yes, it
doesn't
seems.
Have particularly strong aerial attacks.
So he's going to go for an up B here? No.
So really, what I'd expect to see him kill with is
Nair?
At 177.
At 100. Okay, yeah. So we're having a case of Yoshiitis where you have a little bit of trouble setting people up into kills, and
that will be that.
In the end, I think that is probably what cost him the match.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I think really the amount of damage that Roy managed to tack on while sitting at 150 plus made a big difference. But yeah, I really enjoyed seeing his Mii Brawler.
Yeah, I think it's really good that we have one.
Yeah, I think it's great. And he played that really well. I think maybe if he'd